Hello guys, welcome back to another spicy video. Today's video, gonna be a bit of a spicy topic. We're talking about crossplay, some improvements slash maybe not some improvements that are coming to crossplay, specifically for console players, whether or not crossplay is actually a problem, and even more juicy stuff. And before I get into the video, I just want to thank everybody that wished me a happy birthday today. Thank you so much for that. I woke up on the wrong side of the bed today and you guys sort of lifted my mood, so really do appreciate you guys and everything you do for me. Without you guys, I would lose a lot of purpose in my life, and I would be very confused and lost and running around, probably going to college for something that I don't like. So thank you guys so much for that. And yeah, let's just get into this video. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for all the great subscribers. Almost 50,000 of you. Absolutely nuts. And now, the big picture. DICE made a statement on, I believe, Reddit here in this screenshot about crossplay and future improvements coming to aim assist to Battlefield 2042. The person that made this statement on Reddit was an official DICE source, of course, the community manager Kevin or Total FPS, and the statement reads as follows. We have stated the following. We currently have no plans to have console crossplay off by default. It is our intent that all players should feel encouraged to play with all platforms and to be able to find friends and experience Battlefield 2042 with all players. But more importantly, they should feel as though they're able to compete against all platforms. So we've been looking at changes to improve that, and we'll continue to look at it. We've been making changes to ensure Battlefield 2042 becomes fairer when it comes to using controller, like stuff like uniform soldier aiming, aim down sights, field of view alterations, and in the future, improvements to how aim assist functions. We will also be looking at ways to ensure console players matchmake with other consoles players more during the matchmaking process, as we hear individuals stating that they feel that this isn't happening enough. We haven't landed on things fully yet, but once we do, we'll relay that through our own channels. A ton of stuff to unpack there just in that one statement. I'm going to talk about the improvements to aim assist first and foremost. Aim assist in Battlefield 2042 is a bit of a strange topic because, as far as I'm aware, it's had bugs throughout all of its implementation in Battlefield 2042, and if they're talking about improvements to aim assist, such as making sure it actually functions correctly, then yes, by all means, make improvements to aim assist. But if they're talking about making it stronger, well, not even the console players on this post on Twitter want that to happen. If you scroll down on this post on Twitter from Battlefield Bulletin, you will see many console players going, improvements to aim assist? I don't really want that. Amplify aim assist? Let's focus on the alternatives. Gyro aiming. People are calling it skill issue if you're struggling with the current aim assist. Basically, a lot of console players are against increasing the strength of aim assist if that is what DICE is intending to do. And I would agree with that because I think making sure it actually functions correctly is more important than making sure that you can brute force any fight with the strongest aim assist that Battlefield has ever seen. So while I obviously completely understand why console players need aim assist, even if they only play against console players, I don't think focusing on the strength of it is the correct path. Now let's shift gears and focus on some of the things the community manager brought up in terms of the quote-unquote fairness and the ability to compete on all platforms, as well as making sure console players match more with more console players. I think the important question you have to ask here is crossplay in its current state in Battlefield 2042 actually a legitimate problem? And in my opinion, the answer to that is absolutely not. It's not a problem whatsoever, and I'll tell you why. First of all, crossplay is one of the only things keeping the game actually playable. Okay, and I mean that literally. If you were to turn off crossplay, say, for every account in the game, I would bet you that people would have a very difficult time getting into full games. People already have a difficult enough time getting into full games, even with crossplay on. With crossplay off, good luck. Secondly, I fully believe that a lot of the people that are serial complainers about PC players being these invincible gods that they can't kill at all, well, a lot of PC players, in fact, 98% of PC players that play Battlefield 2042 are just as bad as 98% of console players that play Battlefield 2042. Another thing that I find to be just absolutely hilarious is going and finding the account stats of the people that complain about crossplay the most and comparing their stats in Battlefield 2042 to games that don't have crossplay like Battlefield 5 and Battlefield 1. And I actually did that for this video, so buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. The person we're going to be looking at for this is a person that was complaining on the very same Battlefield Bulletin post with the statement that was made by the community manager, and for the sake of this video, we will call him Kenneth. Now, Kenneth was complaining incessantly on that post about how he loves not playing against PC players and how they're so difficult to play against, and oh my god, they're just unkillable, invincible legend lords. Well, I went ahead and found Kenneth's account for this game, and with Kenneth's account, we can compare his performances between Battlefield 2042, a game with crossplay, and other Battlefield games that don't have crossplay, like Battlefield 5 and Battlefield 1. Taking a look at Kenneth's account here for Battlefield 2042, I want you to pay attention to a couple statistics, namely win rate, kills per minute, and human KD. Don't look at his actual KD. His actual KD filters in AI kills because that's Battlefield 2042. The other Battlefield games don't have AI. So okay, you have that picture ingrained in your memory. Let's take a look at his Battlefield 5 account. Wow, that's almost the exact same, isn't it? That's almost the exact same, strikingly similar, actually. Okay, so let's take a look at Battlefield 1. Oh my god, it's literally the exact same as the other two games. Holy shit, would you imagine that? And there are many, many more people like Kenneth here that uses crossplay as an excuse for why they're not having a good time. And that is why I really believe the complaints about crossplay sometimes are completely overblown. People use it as an excuse for why they're dying. Battlefield is a game that isn't aim-centric. You can kill any player in the game just by having a weird position or better timing. You can literally kill the best players in the game pretty much by accident, just being in a weird location. So while there are definitely some strange advantages and disadvantages between PC and console, it ultimately doesn't amount to realistically anything except when you talk about vehicles. Vehicles are the one thing that I will absolutely concede. PC players obviously have the advantage when it comes to vehicles, particularly flying vehicles. But if you're good enough on controller, you can compete, but don't expect to routinely win, right? I don't think that's realistic. In terms of infantry gameplay, it's really not a big deal, ladies and gentlemen. I really wholeheartedly believe that. I believe that if you're bad, and you're probably going to be bad against anyone you play against. And I believe if you're probably going to be good and be good against anyone that you play against, right? I think that's pretty simple. So definitely a very interesting topic to talk about. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Thank you to everyone trying to push to 50K. Really do appreciate it. I'm thinking about redoing some merch, ladies and gentlemen. So leave some comments down below. What kind of merch designs would you be interested in seeing? And of course, leave your thoughts on the video in the comment section as well. Again, thank you to everyone for the birthday wishes today, and I will see you guys in the next one.